Lab number 6. By performing this lab, we will learn how to get help on commands and find files. In this lab, we will perform the following tasks. Firstly, we use several help systems to get help for commands and then learn how to locate commands. In this task, we will explore the how to get help. This will be a very useful thing to know how to do when we find ourselves stuck or when we can't remember how a command works. In addition to internet searches, the Linux operating system provides a variety of techniques to learn more about a given command or feature. Knowing these different techniques will allow us to more easily and quickly find the answer we need. And first step, we execute commands in the bash shell by typing the commands and then pressing the enter key. For example, type the following command to display today's date. For this, we just write here date and enter this, and this one is our today's date. Second step, to learn more about commands, access the manual page for the command with the man command. For example, we execute the following command to learn more about the date command, and this is our output. Third step, we type the letter H to see a list of movement commands. There are our movement commands, and after reading the movement commands, we type the letter Q and back to the firstly data. Next step, we use the movement commands previously describes to read the man page for the data command. When we are finished reading, we type Q to exit the man page. In some cases, we may not remember the exact name of the command, and in this step, we can use the key option to the man commands and provide a keyword argument. For example, we execute the following command to display a summary of all man pages that have the keyword password in the description like this. In the 8th step, we use apropos command. It is another way of viewing man page summaries with the keyword, and type the following command. And we should note that there is no difference between man cape and apropos commands. There are often multiple man pages with the same name. In the 9th step, for example, the following command shows 3 pages for password, and we execute the following command to view the man page for the word password. The fact that there are different man pages for the same name is confusing for many beginning Linux users. Man pages are not just for Linux commands, but also for system files and other features of the operation system. Additionally, there will sometimes be 2 commands with the same name, and when we type a command such as man password, the first section is searched, and if a match is found, the man page is displayed. The manf password command that we previously executed shows that there is section 1 man page for password 1. As a result, that is the one that is displayed by default. In the 10th step, we display a man page for a different section, provide the section number as the first argument to the man commands. For example, we execute the following commands. In the 11th step, instead of using manf to display all man page section for a name, we can also use the whatis command, and there is no difference between manf command and whatis command. Almost all system features, common system files, and etc. have man page. Some of these features also have a more advanced feature called info page. In the 12 steps, for example, we execute the following commands like this. While viewing the info page from the previous step, we tap Shift and the letter H to see a list of movement commands, and we note that they are different from the movement commands used in man page. After reading the movement commands, we tap the letter L, lowercase l, to return to viewing the document. In the 14th step, we use the movement commands to read the info page for the date command. After we're done, we put cursor anywhere on the line that reads example of date and then press the enter key. A new document will be displayed that shows example of date. The 15th step, we should type LK to return the previous screen, and after we are finished reading, we type Q to exit the info page. Another way of getting help is by using the help option to a command. Most commands allow us to pass an argument of help to view basic command usage like this. 17th step. Some system features also have more detailed help documents located in the USR shared doc directory structure, and we execute the following commands to view the contents of this document. In almost all cases, the man page and info pages will provide us with the information that we need. However, if we need more in-depth information, something that system administrators sometimes need, then we may find this information in the files located in this directory structure. Next block, it is finding files. In this task, we'll explore how to search for a file on the system, and this is very useful to know in situations when we can't find a file on the system, either one that we created or one that was created by someone else. The first step, an easy way to search for a file is to use the locate command. For example, we can find a location of the cron tab file by executing the following commands like this. In the second step, we should note that the output from the previous example includes files that have cron tab as part of their name. To find files that are just named cron tab, use the following command. The locate command makes use of database that is traditionally updated once per day, normally in the middle of the night. This database contains a list of files that were on the system when the database was last updated. As a result, any files that we created today will not normally be searchable with the locate command. If we have access to the system as root users, we can manually update this file by running the update database command. Regular users cannot update the database file, and another possible solution to searching for newer files is to make use of the find command. This command searches the live file system rather than a static database. The find command isn't part of the Linux Essentials objectives for this lab, so it isn't only mentioned here. And we can execute man find if we want to display this command on our own. Or we just may want to find where command is located. This can be accomplished with the where is command. The where is command doesn't search for just any file, only for commands and man page. We recall from earlier that there is more than one password man page on the system. This is why we see multiple file names and man page when we execute the previous command. That's it. Thank you for your attention.